Hello all and welcome to RoozTV. It is your host Joe Marnie. I'm very much excited for the final round of the SFR GT Challenge from IMOLA, which is counting down towards the start of qualifying. It's very, very close, this championship. We'll get through qualifying and then we will have a look at the previous race results from round 7 at Kyalami. And we'll have a look at the championship standings as we're just less than a minute left in practice. I can say this will be a very, very exciting final round. And congratulations to everyone at SFR for their first championship season on ACC, the PC version anyway. Do know they've had quite a few on console. It's been very exciting for the races that we have broadcast, and thank you to them for having us on for this. This is going to be a good way to finish up, especially here at Imola. It's a great circuit, and I'm very much looking forward to it. As the last couple of laps are just coming around now. We'll have a quick look at the circuit itself. and it is a very, very famous circuit in Imola. It always has great racing around here. So Tamburello, especially on turn one, lap one, will be very exciting. We'll get a stationary camera down there ready for the start of these races. There will be plenty of action at Villeneuve and Tosa as well. Aquamilanarali as you head down the hill, those tight right-handers, and Grassini and Ravazza. It's always plenty of action. There was plenty of action here last weekend in 3 hour for Pan Am racing, which we broadcast. And tonight, it is 2 35-minute races. So as the cars are heading out on track at the moment for their 10-minute qualifying session for the silver class, followed by the pro class. And as you can hear, there are some cars heading out on track at the moment as they exit pit lane. We will have a look at, go with Jay Davis with BMW. So following around for his out lap. Have a look at this circuit. Plenty of history around here. Some of it not great. This is the side of tragic deaths of Senna and Ratzenberger. That did do is highlight safety the requirement of safety in motorsport. None of that, so. Dave's got a nice little gap to, that's Johnny Matos ahead of him. Good space, clean air. Yeah, get a good lap in here. So sets up this long front straight. It's not exactly straight, but should get a little bit of a toe. Following around for this lap. Start by Davis, so we've got my boy Blue, he's gone to the top now. second in it, that's the top 5 in the silver class. And we are looking out for Floriano and Gelson Cruz, the leaders in the silver class championship. We'll go into those details at the end of qualifying, right at the start of this first race. Let's have a look at who's improving in this session. So we're halfway through the session for the silver class, so 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes left. It's enough time to get a couple of laps in. Don't expect anyone to pit and come back out. So Devin Anthony, Johnny Matos goes to the top with a 43.2. It's a great time. Just watch my boy Blue cross the line. He's not going to improve on his previous time. It sets off another. Devin Anthony is just about to cross the line. He does improve and goes to second. It's 1.1 seconds to Johnny Matos. And he's improving again. He's got this BMW hooked up. They're all throwing up some green sectors here, but Johnny Matos is 8/10 up on his previous best lap. This is going to be a great time. Can't see anybody else improving so far. Gelson Cruz does improve, so he's just under 8/10 from Matos, but Matos is going to go. He's just going through Ravazzi, he's lost a little bit of time. Still 6/10. It's going to be great times. This is going to be the first into the 42s. Brilliant time. He didn't go purple in that final sector then either, so he didn't even get a green box. So he's going to look to improve through the final sector. There's a little bit of time left in it. 1.3 second lead. And he's pulling off. Have a look at Gelson Cruz. It's Gelson and Augusto Floriano who are leading the way in the Silver Class Championship. I'm going to attempt to look at the progress of the championship as we go through the details of tonight's race. I hope everyone's had a really good week and settling in for a wonderful Friday night in the Northern Hemisphere. We are in North America. It's a lovely Saturday for me here in the other side of the world in Australia. So Floriano's settling into, so he's going to better his previous time. Here. So he's got his two left-handers. Gets a good run out of here. Does look like he's going to improve. So this, it's going to move him up. Should move him up to about 4th. See where it is at the line. It is. So he's gone to 4th. So that'll be him for the session. Oh boy, Blue. Does he improve? Only slightly. Not enough to gain another position, but this is really good showing Patrick DeBow, he's got another time. Todd Tillery, he's 7/10 up. He's a fair bit of time. That's a great time for Johnny Matos, who had a bit of a struggle last round. It's a really good comeback. The Cruz is in the pits. Floriano and Anthony are in the pits. Tillery's the second up. And he grab a position. Off Davis. So the pro drivers are out on track. It's not quite going to improve enough to take position off Davis for Tillery. That finishes the qualifying session for the silver class. We'll go back through the order and have a look at who is going to be the first out. Jay Davis has just finished his lap then. Patrick DeBow still, this is his final lap. He does look like he's going to improve. And he does. So Patrick DeBow goes to fourth. It's a good time right at the death. Back behind him is Adam Ballard. So the pro class are out on track. Have a look at how he goes on this particular lap. This is out lap. We've lost a couple of drivers here. Just trying to work out who it is. I think we are missing. We're missing a few pro drivers here, which is a bit disappointing. Our championship's so tight. Ballard first pro class across the line. And Rivera has just smashed the fastest lap by almost 4/10 on his first out lap. Jump on and follow the rest of this lap. so smooth. He's definitely got this Honda hooked up. Brilliant job here. So he lowered that fast lap and he's on track to do it again. Take a little bit too much curb. Draco Minerali. So the other car that is in the championship, the other driver, is Tiago Chiquetto. So this championship battle is between Rivera. Oh, it's Chiquetto. Struggling to get a lap in. He's only got just under 4 minutes. It's time to get a couple of laps in. He'll need it too. So we've got Rocco second so far. 8.5 tenths behind Rivera. So he's setting off another hot lap. Back behind him is I'm trying to find out how that is actually. So Saldana's just come out of the pits. Back behind him is car 96, who is Jarrett Skinner. So reasonably tight between Skinner and Rocco in this qualifying session is Rivera. Oh, I can't wait to see this time. Where is he on track? So Chiquetto throws up a yellow. He's yet to set a time. Rivera's 4 tenths down and halfway around the circuit. He's on track to go into the 41s here. Rocco's level pegging with his best time so far. He's under a bit of pressure from Skinner, who's just behind him on track. It's Rivera. It's very close to going into the 41s. Just tracking off the timing. And he does a 41.9. That is a great time. He's got a second gap. So Rocco does improve. Stephen Dunn had actually pipped him for second prior to that time. So this will be the final lap for Rocco here. Have a look at how Chiquetto is tracking here. He's going to be hoping he gets another time in here. I've actually lost Johnny Matos from the order here, so hopefully he gets back in the server prior to the race start. Does set a lap, so good enough for 13. So this will be his last crack at it. Stephen Dunn is just about to finish his lap. And Stephen Dunn does improve, 42.5. He's in second place as Rocco is unable to better that. Rivera's pulled over. As we've got Saldana here. Can he improve on his time? He does and goes to 5th. Chiquetto, he's up on his time so far, 1.6 seconds. I don't believe that's going to be enough to get him. Yeah, that'll get him around 3rd or 4th. Stephen Dunn's improving. Oh, he's just pulled, sorry, apologies. He must have run wide, and so is Chiquetto, I think. Oh, his time's still in. 1.7 seconds. He's looking to go. He's going to come up third, so it's good recovery. Well done. That's the end of the session. So Johnny Matos has ended up fourth for silver class, but he's not in the server at this stage. I really do hope he gets back in, because that was a brilliant qualifying performance from him for the silver class. Showed how much pace he's got. And well done to Rivera, sets the standard again. So as we are waiting for the grid to form, we'll have a look at the previous race results from Kyalami, as we've got Augusto Floriano took the win from Gelson Cruz and Patrick DeBow. It was a great performance there from Floriano. There was plenty of action in that race, and it was a 20-second lead over Gelson Cruz. So Gelson was in a bit of drama, was able to recover from that. And the same with Patrick DeBow as well. So there was a good recovery from these guys. It was all pretty tight. So 4 seconds covered the next three behind Floriano. As we have a look at the pro class, Chiquetto took the win from Saldana. It was a great battle between them. Dunn third, Rivera fourth, Rocco fifth, Ballard, Borges, Fantozzi, and Ballard. As we've got, it was a pretty tight championship battle in both classes. We'll have a look at the silver class to begin with. We've got Gelson Cruz, 4-point lead over Augusto Floriano. Davis, 6 points behind, and Devon Anthony on 120 points. Tranghese on 117, and Patrick DeBow on 116. It's very tight at the top of the table there. 4 points between Cruz and Floriano. That's the battle to watch in the silver class. They're pretty tight at the top there, so unfortunately Matos hasn't been able to make it back into the service, so not too sure what's happening there. That's very disappointing. So Medrano will be leading us away in silver class from Cruz. So there's a bit of a gap in on the grid between Cruz and Floriano. So 35-minute race is just about to start. And as we have a look at the pro class, Rivera from Chiquetto by 3 points. Rocco back in third. Borges, Dunn, Saldana, and Ballard all covered by 11 points. So it's pretty tight back there, or in the mid-pack for pro class. As this is going to be a very exciting race. Good luck to everyone on this grid. Finish off this season with 2 35-minute races. As the cars are just about to set off on the grid, I'll take a moment and be back with you in a few minutes. Cars are gridded up, just about to get the green light here. Green light, and off we go. Vera leads us away from Dunn and Chiquetto. So watch the cars come through. Chiquetto, there's damage, there's going to be contact. Chiquetto's gone around, there's huge contact further back through the field. Chiquetto's bounced off just about everyone on the start of this lap. Oh, that is huge contact. That is going to have huge ramifications for both championships here. That is not what we wanted to see. So Rivera leads them away from Saldana. Cruz has got through there or reasonably well. There's too much damage there. Floriano, on the other hand, he has been tied up in that as well. Doesn't look there's too much damage on his car. Oh, but that was... To be honest, that's pretty devastating for everyone involved. It's definitely not what we wanted to see. So there's a lot of cars pitting. Davis, Dunn had such a good start, it's great qualifying. Anthony's in as well. Chiquetto's in. Oh, Johnny Matos had a disconnection, that's why he's not out there. Oh, that's devastating for him. He had such a good qualifying for the silver class. It's a great comeback after last week. Jarrett Skinner is all over the back of Saldana. While this is going on, we've got the replay on the left-hand side. Oh, there's just wasn't enough room there. And as everyone's tried to get out of the way, there's just contact against multiple cars. That was, yeah, that's just devastating to see for everyone involved in that. And again, back further down the field, there's contact further down as well. So that's over to Floriano. There's a little bit of contact there. The contact was worse for the cars further up. Back to live pictures. Rivera with an 8-second lead. So DeBow and Floriano. There's contact between the two of them. Not too sure where. Looks like it was through Ravazza, but Floriano is ahead of DeBow. Damage on these two cars. This is Medrano we're following. make a move. No, he's not. This is 6 Apple Miller Ali. Just ahead of these guys is Rocco. Looks like he's sporting some damage as well. And Rocco pits, so there is one pit stop required, fuel only. This is DeBoe's in as well, so he's got that out of the way. So Saldana, second in the field at the moment. He's sporting damage down that right hand side. So I can catch it. Yeah, there's that damage in the door. Jarrett Skinner, 4th place overall. Back behind him is Gelsa Cruz. As Rocco exits pit lane. Patrick DeBoe is still stopped in pit lane. Jay Davis just behind. So Rocco's the leading car that's pitted so far. We're only 7 minutes into this one, and there's plenty to talk about already. So DeBoe's on his way. I'm not too sure what is he. Something's happened to him there, and his pit stop hasn't worked, or I thought something was a bit odd with him then. Unfortunately. So Skinner is all over the back of Adam Ballard here. Good look at this battle. Ballard pits. We'll go back to this battle here. This is Floriano, Medrano and Tillery. This is all over second in class, second in silver class. So Floriano could make a decent comeback here. He only needs to get past Tillery to stay in the championship hunt for the silver class. Boys, this is really heating up ahead of him. This is going to get super tight. He's got past one. Just got past Medrano. So look at the lag. struggle. Ballard exits the pits. We'll have a decent gap over Rocco on the lead. Should be reasonably comfortable there. Madrano. It's getting very tight here. Only 10 minutes into this one, it's going to be plenty of action. Jarrett Skinner is only 1.5 seconds behind Saldana at this moment, so he's made some good progress. Run on Tillery here. Oh, he's going to break in his contact. And that's turned him around. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's going for a move around the outside. Go and have a look at this one again. Hasn't quite given enough room there. He went to turn in. It was a very ambitious move. It is what you like to see. You do need to have a bit of that if you're looking to win a championship. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to pull that off. He's continued on. Rivera, fastest lap of the race, 42.1. He's not far off his qualifying pace there. Skinner has continued to chip away at Saldana here. Madrano pits. 5th overall. The position deltas, so Saldana up 4 positions, Cruz up 4, Tillery up 10, Mariano up 6, done. Without a pit stop, he's down 9 positions. He has done a pit stop. Not too sure why that hasn't changed over. Unfortunately, it doesn't. This panel does have a few glitches. It's getting really tight between these two now. Skinner's got a slightly better run out of here. Let's get quite excited because I think Saldana is pitting. No, he's just let him go, sorry, apologies for that. So Skinner made that look reasonably easy then. Saldana just to fight another day, continues on. So he's second behind, so I think Saldana seems as though he's just pulled that one up slightly and let him go. The field is quite spread out now. Floriano's made some good gains on Tillery here. He's caught up 3 seconds the last couple of laps. As Gelson goes round, so this is going to help them all out. Silver class leader has had a moment. Go back and have a look at the replay of this one. What's happened to him? Oh, he's just grabbed a little bit too much of that inside curb. And there's not much of a struggle with that one. He's got that going again. He's got a decent gap over the rest of the silver class though. After those dramas at turn 1, there'll be a bit to play out in the rest of this race. And race 2, we're not even halfway through this one. Unfortunately, we've lost a couple of drivers. One of those, Johnny Matos, who wasn't able to make the race start. Brilliant qualifying performance. So he was 4th overall, the leader of silver class, and wasn't able to make it back on the grid. It's very unfortunate. Fortunately, we are at the mercy of the internet, and I know that all too well as well. Absolutely devastating. So Tillery's pitted, he's exited. Skinner just had a moment heading down the hill to Ravazza. Stat for you with the information I have from the 19-second mark of the race to the 26-second mark of the race, so 7 seconds worth. There was 9 incidents were registered in that moment. There's probably more of that which slipped through the program, but yeah, there's plenty of action. Tamarilla on lap 1, it was always going to be the site of something. Jostle for position. A curb strike. And yeah, there's not much people can do with that. So after his strong qualifying performance, we've got my boy Blue in 13th position. Back behind him was Chiquetto, who had, I would say, around 70 seconds of damage to fix in that pit stop. He's just had a moment there. He's got an 18-second gap to Skinner in second. Championship rival, unfortunately, back in 14th position. So Floriano is 6 seconds behind Cruz here. So Cruz, I'm not sure if he's just struggling a little bit or Folly. So it's 1.5 seconds difference in that previous lap between Floriano and Cruz. Tillery's just come out of the pits, and Medrano has had a poor lap for his previous lap as well. So now that Cruz is back on it, he's slightly extending that gap now. It's going to be an interesting battle between these two. Skinner pits. Saldana goes to second. 14 minutes left in the race. Just look at the times for this particular lap. 44.7. 43.6, so 1.1 seconds. So this isn't over between these two. Floriano's showing some really good pace here. Just through, we've got Dunn coming up on the back of Tillery. Skinner exits the pits. He's got a decent gap, so he's very much on his own there. Davis is slowly catching Rocco here, but that's not for class. This battle here is though. Just see Cruz ahead of him. See that he's catching the championship, really. That's what we've put it down to. There's the target looking back. Second and a half on that lap. Just wondering if the damage that Cruz got from that start is having a bit of an impact on him here. Just a little stat for you. The pit stop times, with it being only fuel, minimum would be seconds really, but some of them, the majority are taking a little bit of fuel, so stop so far. The stop time so far has been 10 seconds. The longest, 1 minute, 7 seconds for Chiquetto, and 1 minute, 21 seconds for Blue. So they had big damage from lap 1. There it exits, and it's the previous lap, 45.5 to 43.6, with Mera has actually come out between these two, in the middle of this battle. So this battle is for the lead of Silver Class. Championship lead. Now they do drop their worst round, which I consider it does take into account. So when the championship points were provided earlier, that was the difference. It's going to let from there and go here. We're getting blue flags. This will be the spot I would, well, Bear's getting a bit impatient here, as you would. It's been the majority of the lap that's been getting blue flags, so the Cruise is in a championship battle. Sorry, I've got that all wrong. That is actually for position, my bad. So that was actually, yeah, sorry. Apologies to Cruz. Cruz has gone. He's gone way too deep into Tamburello and he loses the position. So apologies to Cruz for getting that wrong. It was for position, so he didn't need to hand anything over to Rivera. There's a difference in class. And from that, Floriano has managed to overtake Cruz. Davis is caught up to the back of Rocco here. There's only 3 cars away on pit stop 4, and that is Saldana, Floriano and Cruz. Is in the pits at the moment. This will be quite telling. There's a decent gap, so if it is just fuel that he's going to take, it'll be interesting to see where he comes out as Davis gets through on Rocco. So it'll be interesting to see where Cruz exits. He's down already. He's on his way. As Davis exits the final turn and takes off down the straight. Cruz exits pit lane. It's going to be reasonably tight. So Cruz has been able to maintain that gap to Davis. Interesting to see. So Davis is lapping in the low 44s. Cruz, he was struggling to get mid 42s. It was quite consistently in the low 45s. So that's going to be pretty tight towards the end of this one, I believe. So Floriano is continuing on. Jarrett Skinner. Happened to him there. He's coming up on some lap traffic, so it's Chiquetto just ahead of him. Let's see the flag flying. So here's Floriano. There's only a few minutes left. He still needs to pit. Saldana has pitted and he's on his way out, and he's got Skinner right behind him. Jay Davis has run wide then. So Medrano was in this battle with Tillery. Devin Anthony, this is at Aqua Minerale. Get in there and have a look at what happened to him. Oh, he's just done that on his own. It's a bit of a lazy spin there. He's got going again. Floriano is in. There's Cruz. So, in all of that, we've lost. I've missed what's happened to Davis here. He's fallen well off the back of his other cars. So. Davis has got some big damage on the front of that car as well. I'm trying to track down what's happened to him. So he was right in this battle with Cruz. So 1.5 second gap, Cruz to Floriano. Congratulations to Rivera. He's taken out another win. That's going to do his championship chances a huge positive. It's a big blow to Chiquetto. Saldana in second, 30-second gap. Jarrett Skinner in third. Ballard in fourth. And so we're looking at this battle here. This is fifth place. Leader of the silver class. Congratulations to Floriano for taking out silver class, as it was very, very tight at the finish. Only 3/10 in it. As 14 cars finished, so Patrick DeBow and Matos, we lost throughout that one. Matos was unable to take the start. Patrick DeBow disqualified. That must have been for speeding in pit lane. He's gone too. He's either. Well, we saw him coming out of pit lane, so he must have turned off the pit limiter too early, and he's or he's changed into second a bit early, and has sped then. That's very, very unfortunate. So we've got another qualifying session. But before that, what we'll do is we'll have a look at championship standing. So win to Rivera then. Now, I'm not too sure how the points are structured for these shorter races. If it's the points are determined over the whole round, but so that 3-point lead with Chiquetto finishing at the back of the pro class, that's going to do his championship a huge blow. It's a good performance from Saldana. So his last couple of races, he's been well in the battle at the front of the field. And that gap to Rocco will decrease even closer. So it's a fight for third place in the Pro Championship. I think the fight for the lead of the Pro class might be done. You just never know what happens in racing. So there's a 5 minutes practice session. And then we get into the final race of the season, another 35 minutes. So Gelson, Cruz and Floriano, 138 to 134 with Jay Davis, 128. So that there was a battle between them. I'm not too sure what's happened in that one then. Johnny Matos is going to make his way back into this one. Should be good to see. So he showed plenty of pace. He was 4th overall in qualifying. Hopefully he can stay in the server for this one. So if the points are determined per race, there's only 1 point of position. So the gap at the front there has actually closed to 3 points between Cruz and Floriano. It would mean I've got to get my maths right here, that I think that Cruz just needs to finish in the top 4 in this final race, take out the Silver Class Championship. For Cruz, I would say he would just need to finish and not have Chiquetto win. So it just needs to be there or thereabouts, I think, and he'll get it done. So, not too sure. Rivera's not in the server. He might be doing his own pit stop. So there's a couple of cars circulating at the moment. I'll take a break and I'll be back for this second qualifying session. Welcome back as we are into qualifying 2. We have lost a couple of cars, I believe, which is a little bit disappointing. I think one of them is Rivera, so I think he might, oh no, sorry, apologies, he is here. I've missed that, so it's good to see Johnny Matos back, so I'll try and work out who it is we might have lost. Johnny Matos shows us his pace, so we're back. Okay, so a few people are dropping in and out of the service. We're back to 14 cars. Hopefully the glitch in the numbering of the leaderboard will fix itself. As we'll have a look at session best relatives at this stage. Matos with 42.8. Your my boy Blue on screen here. So yes, unfortunately there is a bit of a glitch in the leaderboard. So we may have to switch across to this is the traditional, as we've just, this is Rivera. He's had his moment. Well, that's it. He's only human. Bring up the leaderboard. Here we go. Vera leading the way so far. Matos half a second behind. So that's a really good time by Matos. It's he's really showed where he could have been. He had great pace in that first race. Saldana looks to be improving. Skinner looks to be improving. So plenty of times are coming through now. Just trying to catch up with where we are in the order. It's not quite showing up for me on my screen. Floriano is second for silver class. He's 1.2 seconds off Rivera, so Rivera's made his way back out. Matos has pulled up in front of the pits. Try and catch some of these times they come through. So Rocco, he's up at this stage. Go to second here. He gets a really good exit out of here, so he's big chance. He's going to be a few tenths off Rivera here. It's a really good looking time by Rocco. These two, great time, just under 4 tenths. As Rivera just to head off on another lap. Going to follow this one. See his progress on this lap. at how the points leader pro class goes around Imola. Did go quicker on that lap. Minutes left in this one. Boy Blue in 12th at the moment. Skinner. He's looking to improve. I think he'll improve very slightly. And he does. He gains one position. He's got Tillery just ahead of him. Here's Rocco, so. Goes down. That's Cruz just parked off the side of the road. Saldana. It's pretty tight for his lap at the moment. Around at 10th and second to Rocco ahead of him. He's matching that. He's got a good exit. He's just got Ravazza to go. It's Rivera. He's throwing up purple sectors ahead of these guys. There's quite a few people. Green is just lost out slightly. He's got a bit of a toe here. Is it going to be enough? Just under 3 minutes left. He's going to match his previous time. Traffic there for him. Oh, he's just bailed out big time there. I'm not sure if he's done that on purpose or if he was just making evasive action as Rivera, the 41.8. Boy Blue improves, so he's gone 10. Floriano just ahead of him. A 10th in it between those two. Cruz has got a decent lead over Floriano. Matos showing his pace. He's in 5th overall, well amongst the pro drivers. as Rivera lulls that time again. 41.6. That is very, very quick. Minute left here. Back up and running. So Jarrett Skinner has gone to second. Rocco is in third. Saldana fourth. Matos in fifth. So just final section of this session. So Rivera, the quickest time so far with a 41.6. Stephen Dunn is going quicker by 1.2 seconds, 1.3 seconds, back in ninth. Or Rocco's just lost out then. So where does Stephen Dunn finish up? He crosses the line, he goes to second. What a great time at the death. Boy Blues, he's just finishing off his lap here. That was a great time. Borrow there up. Done with a 42 flat. Jarrett Skinner, 42.3. Rocco with a 43.4. That's not entirely true there. So it was a 42.5 for Rocco. So not too sure why that time's showing up. So a few glitches are showing up for me at the moment. As yeah, so there we go. There's the times. It's pretty tight from 4th through to 13th. It's all covered by a little over a second. And Matos with the pole for silver class. Well done. Well done to Rivera. And I'll take a short break and be back on the grid. Welcome back. So the final race of the season for SFR GT Challenge. The championship battle for the pro class, I would think, has been tied up by Rivera. Chiquetto, unfortunately, isn't in this race. But we have got the battle for the silver class, which is not over. Would require Cruz to finish 5 positions behind Floriano, which, unless it's big dramas, turn 1. I don't believe that's gonna happen. So we're just set for the green light. 35 minutes. Vera and Stephen Dunn on the front row. It's not far to go now. There we go, and we're off. Oh, there's plenty of dramas behind these two. As all the cars filter in, there is a little bit of contact. Get through there pretty cleanly in the end. Floriano and Cruz right with each other on this opening lap. It's all pretty tight through the mid-pack. It's all the silver class. We're all together here. Matos and Medrano leading the way. Championship battle. It's going to be the one to watch throughout this race. So it's a pretty clean first lap. There's a little bit of contact, and I think Floriano is gone. I think he is just... I think he's disconnected. Oh no, that's championship over. Oh, that's devastating. Puts a little bit of a dampener on the final race. So congratulations to Cruz. Just wondering, has someone made it in? There's 14 cars out there. So we're just watching, that was Rocco run wide then. That's Stephen Dunn. Pulls out of the way, heads into the pits. So Floriano's made his way back into the server. He's saying he's in a... Yeah, sorry. So he's made his way back into the server. He'll be sitting there and waiting. Oh, Rocco runs wide again. So did Adam Ballard as well. So Rocco's just struggled a little bit at the start of this one. So Cruz has got by on him. Stephen Dunn exits pit lane. It's a nice battle group. Ballard all the way through to Tillery. Pushing pretty hard to get these positions back. Oh, he's got another one there as Medrano just runs wide. He's got Cruz just behind him. And my boy Blue in 9. Oh, there we Medrano. He's in the fence. Catch the replay of that one. He's just grabbed too much of that curb on the entry. Quick look at Floriano here. He's parked up somewhere on track. Oh, we're going to catch the back end of it. He's just got that. Yeah, okay. So that was... it's been a fortunate second race for Floriano. He was right in the championship battle. So on board with, oh, my boy Blue, we just caught Cruz having a spin. So my boy Blue, he's up into second in class. He's got a bit of a gap. So Rocco's been able to catch Matos here. With Matos in a battle with Ballard. So this little group here is going to be tightening up. It's been a great lap by Rocco. drop off slightly towards the end of that lap. And we just catch Ballard, grabbed too much of the sand. And he's put that Lexus in the fence, so Matos moves up into 4th. Rocco to 5th, or Boy Blue up into 6th. See if Rocco can chase down Matos here. Second gap in front of the field. Jarrett Skinner in 2nd. 5-second gap back to Saldana. Over 7/10 quicker on that lap. Gap's coming down. Ballard catching Boy Blue after his moment. A little bit of damage on the front of that Lexus after that hit with the fence. Oh, just caught this. Kept it off the fence, but he's dropped that gap. Just over 10 minutes done in this race, and hasn't been as much action as I was expecting. There has been plenty of it. It's a little bit disappointing that we've lost Floriano to a disconnect. We're really looking forward to the battle between himself and Cruz, and well, that's going to be it for the Silver Championship. Chiquetto's not here either, so that's definitely going to be it for the Pro Championship. So congratulations to Rivera. Congratulations to Gelsa Cruz. There's a few other championship rivals in the silver class that dropped off throughout the season. Trengizi's one of them. He's not here tonight. It's definitely in the hunt for that championship throughout the season. Just dropped off took a big points hit at Bathurst and wasn't quite able to recover from that one. Ballard here is catching the Boy Blue. This is for an overall position, not for a class position. Ballard gets through. It's a good pass. And Ballard will set off after Rocco here, trying to recover these positions. So Rivera, quickest lap of the race with a 41.875. Skinner with a 42.4. Stephen Dunn back in 10th. He's actually already pitted. Boy Blue is sticking with Ballard here, which is good to see. It's had a big moment for Vedrano, I believe, unless something odd has happened, or is it just him entering pit lane? Not sure, as... Sorry, he is just entering pit lane. Just caught Ballard having a big moment too, so... Go back and have another look. Look at this one. I think it's a similar problem to last time. He's just run wide through here. Oh, he's grabbed too much of the curb. Oh, he just keeps it from spinning again. But Boy Blue gets through. Continues. See, Ballard can get the job done again at turn 1. Ballard just ran over those curves at the exit of Aqua Minerale. We're doing too much of that. Gelson Cruz catching these two behind. This is the closest battle on circuit. Matos pits. Grabbed a bit of the sand on the exit. Let's give it Ballard a real sniff here. Pulls out, looks at it, this is the spot, and really good run to get up the inside of him. It's pretty tough through here without a mistake either. Is he going to look for the outside? I think he is. He's coming up to the chicane. And he gets the job done. Oh, and he just runs wide himself. My boy Blue gets the position back. And this is bought. Gilson Cruz right into this battle. Ballard, again, it's just struggling through this section of the track. Ballard's going to have another crack at the same spot on the track. Can he hold on to it this time? He's up the inside, grabs a bit of the curb, grabs a lot of the curb on the exit. Boy Blues to get up the inside, but close enough. He's going to be vulnerable to Cruz here. Skinner hits. Still on here amongst these three, and there's contact, and then my boy Blue goes around. Oh, that's very, very unfortunate. My boy Blue's just getting going now. Yeah, he's got a bit of a gap back to Dunn. I think he's just coming up on this now. So he's got Jarrett Skinner right behind him, so that's the position. It's corrected order too, so Steve Dunn, so pit stops have been made, so showing up. under 10 minutes left. Nice gap at the front of the field there for Rivera. We've got Skinner and Dunn here in a battle. Watch this. So Dunn's been able to put a little bit of a gap on Skinner. Just watch this here. See if he can pull that gap in. Gelson Cruz pits, exits just behind these guys. Well, 30 seconds behind these two. Just in front of Johnny Matos as well, so that's quite interesting, this one. So Matos has lost a position to Gelson Cruz, so that's... I'm not sure what's happened there. Back behind them, there's Anthony and my boy Blue who are in a battle. Skinner's gone round. I've just missed that. Just missed it. So we'll go and have a look at what has happened between these two. So I think Skinner's done this on his own. Just on the entry, he hardly hit that curve at all. Flick spins it and off he goes. So Matos has been able to catch up to the back of Cruz. Ballard just ahead of them, who's just exited pit lane. 6 minutes left in this one. Coming to the end of the championship. It's 8 rounds. Well done to SFR. It's been a very entertaining series. Well done to all the drivers. Special shout out to Rivera and Cruz for taking out the championships. Unofficially at this point. So this battle's really going to heat up amongst these three. As we look from Matos at the battle ahead of him. Oh, it's got him real tight. Cruz had a bit of a moment through Aquaminerale. Second and a half to Ballard, and it's put him right into the clutches of Matos here. And if he laps left in this one, on here between these two now. So this will be for the lead of silver class. Just a reminder, we've lost Floriano, who is only a few points behind Cruz leading into this race. Fortunate disconnection. It's just ahead. Ballard's grabbed a bit of the dirt again. So be careful, that's where he took a lot of damage. So my boy Blue was right in the battle amongst these, amongst Ballard and Cruz until he was turned around. So he's back in 10th now. He would have been right in this battle as well. Cruz just struggling a little bit in a few spots around the circuit. Almost 3 seconds behind Ballard. He's pretty nervous in the Porsche. Saldana, Rocco have pitted. Rocco's exiting pit lane now. He's on his way again. He's got a bit of a gap to Ballard. So Steve Dunn goes up into second. We're still waiting on Rivera to pit. I think he's in now. He is pitting. So he pits from the lead. Saldana is in third with Skinner right on his tail. So we'll watch both these battles, these last few laps. So the left-hand side, we've got Matos and Cruz for the lead of silver class. And on the right, we've got Saldana and Skinner, the battle for the final podium place overall. For the final round, final race of the final round. So thank you to SFR for having us broadcast for them. It's been very, very enjoyable. Look forward to some more races in the future, especially the next championship. I'm assuming will be sometime early in 23. Ballard is pitted. I'm loath to work out why, and it is a stop-go 30 for Ballard. Oh, that's devastating this late in the race. But that moves. Cruz and Matos up in position. I think Saldana's done enough to take third place. Rivera, just waiting to see if he's going to push for another lap or if this is going to be it. And that is going to be it. That will be the race. Congratulations, Rivera. Another race win. Brilliant performance. He takes out the championship for Pro Class. Drano has had a moment late in this one. Watch this battle, this is really heating up. So the final race. The lead of the silver class, Cruz and Matos. So coming up to the last corner here, Ravazza. Sorry, there wasn't the race over. So you must have... Geez, it would have been very, very close. So there is another lap. I thought that was it. It was very, very close. I actually thought that Rivera was slowing down to try and get that checkered flag. Still less than half a second between these two. Matos runs wide.
Neither has finished the race.
There we go. Congratulations, Rivera. You've got the win. You've got the championship for the pro class. Don't think Matos is quite going to be close enough. He needs a good exit out of here. It's pretty close. It's pretty tight towards the end of this one. Congratulations, Stephen Dunn, second place. Sal Dunner in third. Jarrett Skinner, fourth. Rocco soon crossed the line to take fifth. And Cruz will take the lead of the silver class in the final race. And congratulations on the championship. Well done to Johnny Matos, who takes second in class. It's a really good performance to come back after disconnecting in the first race. And Todd Tillery crosses the line for 8th. My boy Blue, great performance this race. Very unlucky. Devin Anthony, Davis, 10th, 11th. Ballard finished 12th. And Medrano, unfortunately, is in the pits. So there's quite a few cars here, all just chilling out. So congratulations to everyone. It's been a great series. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Congratulations to the winners, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you all, and from everyone at Roos to SFR, have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year if we don't see you beforehand. Thank you all. Good night.